Okay, rookie, welcome to Training A1. Our goal will be to teach you techniques to deal with your Here we will deal with direct confrontation, tactics, methods of... In room B1 you have some targets on which you can practice your aim. There's exercises of a completely different specialty in room C1. I recommend you take... During the shooting, your accuracy isn't the only important thing. You can practice it with the targets and to avoid the bullet, you must use cover. You can either hide behind it or take a risk and prepare yourself. This tutorial will teach you how to evaluate the effectiveness of the available shields, how to move between them. As you go through the next steps of the training, you'll get short cues. So, shall we get started?
Welcome to my humble abode. We don't often get visitors here. You can learn some very useful things here before you head out on the town. You can solve many situations without using a gun, just do a little research and you might come across something like this. But at this stage of the tutorial, we will talk about your equipment. Hold down inventory to access it. A flashlight doesn't need much explaining. Its light comes on. Using the radio, you can communicate with the base and ask questions. This is important. Sometimes you can verify the information obtained or push the mission forward. You will be informed by a notification about a new message. Usually the messages are general and accessible, but sometimes you may come across a message that is only relevant in a particular. In the notebook, you can see the collected information and a partial summary of the current mission. A notification. The baton can be useful for stunning the opponent. Thanks to this, we can later handcuff him, interrogate him, and do not risk shooting. To accomplish this, you must sneak up on your opponent, crouch. You move more slowly but silently. However, you risk a bullet to the head. The pistol has a longer range and a larger capacity magazine. It's relatively easy to use. It still requires focused. Shotgun. Heavy weapon, maximum 5 shells, good for short range, but if you then there's the stun gun. It's a simple thing. You aim, you shoot, and the guy is disarmed. It can be useful to stun an enemy so we can cuff them, interrogate them, and not risk a shootout. Great. Look through your equipment and come. In your inventory, you will also find handcuffs. You can use them to handcuff a neutralized opponent that is. You can then try to talk to him and try to get additional information. Not everyone's talkative, but some people open up with no problem after being cuffed. Did you understand everything? There are situations where an opponent can not only be tackled from behind, but also distracted or die. Now I'll give you some suggestions on what you can do to sometimes turning a light or alarm off or on can get someone's attention. It can be other things too, but these examples are. That's why it's a good idea to look around and surprise your opponent. Did you understand everything? I'm going to ask you now to watch the movement of this dude inside of the room. Then activate the alarm with the switch on the wall and see what happens. Come back to me for further instructions. Now we're going to test your skills. Sneak up on our colleague and give him a little tap on the head with your nightstick. Just make sure he doesn't see you coming. Did you understand everything? Show me what you got. Great. Half the work is done. Remember to handcuff your opponent after stunning him. Go now and handcuff him. Did you understand everything? Well done. It's a good idea to look around for clues at the scene. It could be any number of things, a lot of cash, guns, drugs. These are just a few of the Did you understand everything?
Well done. That's it from me. If there's anything else you want to ask, I'll be here.
Time to teach you what negotiation looks like. The rules are simple. During the operation, you collect clues. You can get clues by talking to witnesses and by noticing events. Circumstantial evidence gives you arguments you can use in negotiations. Remember, however, that not every piece of information has to be true. You have to deduce it yourself from the conversation you've had and the leads you've found. The more good hits you get, the better your chances of convincing your opponent. Because that's what we want, right? To avoid bloodshed and so... Did you understand? Now let me tell you some basic facts about the criminal. You will have to decide which information is true and which is false. Choosing a card with false information will piss your opponent off and lower his trust. I'm Peter Fox. My girlfriend and I have been in a motorcycle gang called No Weakness for a few... I have a thick file. I've been written up several times for aggressive behavior and destruction of property. They say I'm a bully. You ready? I have a rather good opinion among my neighbors, so you might think that I'm not making a fuss. This is bullshit. I'm a troublemaker, and that's the truth. I've also been arrested multiple times for drug possession. My best friend knows I don't do drugs, and if I have, it's only for sale. When they caught me, they looked at my hands and did a drug test too. And guess what? Clear. Because I don't do drugs, and that's the truth. The only reason they got their hands on me is because I was in a brawl at the garage. Somebody called, they came, and you already know a little bit. So what do you say? Shall we get started? Good. Let's get started. Just because I had it doesn't mean I took it. You should have listened to my friend instead of my stupid girlfriend. He said I don't use it, right? And that if I have any, I sell it. Besides, you saw my hands. You saw the test result. Your argument in this situation was ill-chosen. You'll only lose the suspect trust. How do you know it's heroin? Did you try? It depends on what I have a special deal for. Okay. Alright. I was stealing, okay? That's all. Kids like this. Well-chosen argument. Reliable information. This. Right away. Robbery. Big deal. I broke a window. You'd ask my neighbor what a good neighbor I am. I only threatened her with a baseball bat once because... something or someone. I won't talk about others. Well-chosen argument. Reliable information. This is how... No, come on, this is pointless. You don't know what you're talking about. You ready? Good. Let's get started. How do you... it... well... well... Alright. I see you know what this is about. You talk me through it. You can get on with the real work. Unless you want a really tough...
Are you the new guy? The chief says you're as stubborn as a mule. Wait, what's your name? Price, right? Scott Price? Whatever. Apparently you wanted to move to us yourself. What is it? What, you're not gonna say? Okay, not really my business. There's a report, a fender bender or something. Check the system and get to work. I'm out of here. Bye.
Good morning, sir. I'm the one who reported our little accident. I was pulling out of the parking lot and this gentleman drove into me. He backed up and slammed right into my car. No, come on. It's just a fender bender, basically a scratch. but the guy won't admit it's his fault. That's why I had to call.
Good evening. You've heard enough, haven't you? That I'm responsible for this mess? What a guy. This man is more fortunate than smart and should never have passed his driving test. It's good that it was late and there weren't many cars in the parking lot, so I barely hit him, but you know, it's a waste of my nerves anyway, right? Sure, you got it.
Please, help me, please. My daughter was left in the store. I ran out as soon as they started shooting. I was sure she was right behind me, but... Yes, she was with me. I started to run for the exit. I turned around and she was gone. Please find her before they... I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm so...
Hey, psst. Shh. Please don't speak out loud. They're still here. Yeah, they're going around for someone else to shoot. I'm okay. I hid. Do you think I can get out of here? I'm afraid they'll see me and... What a horror. What? A girl? I don't know. No, I don't think I saw her, but someone definitely ran into the restroom. Maybe it was her. If I move out of here, aren't they gonna shoot at me like I was some sort of duck?
A cop? You think the Detroit bosses are afraid of dogs? I hate cops.
The police? Jesus, finally. Help me. He's not breathing. What? No, he's just a customer. He comes here a lot, and today... Shit. Yes, I fix what's broken, and if it works, I make sure it keeps working. I went out to check one of the refrigerators, and it started. You don't even know. It's a living hell. No, I saw this guy talking on the phone. He looked like he was gonna shit his pants. You know, scared. And then when he finished... I don't know, come on. All I know is they're a bunch of amateurs for sure. They were fighting with each other like a bunch of kids. What? What do you mean? Do you want me to stay here?
Doghouse? Quickly. I'm going to count to 3. And then I'm going to shoot your tail off, okay? Ha! Good.
I see you're hurt. There's a first aid kit on the wall by the door. Use it, then we'll talk. Looks like you're saving my life. Thank you. I'm the store manager. The head of the whole party. He's locked himself in the warehouse. Who knows what he's looking for in there? As you walked through the store, did you see those big double doors in the middle of the room? You can go through them. This one here also leads to the back room. Yes, there you go. Just be careful, huh? The guy was sharp. I know the boss. He's been in the shop a few times, but never. I heard him on the phone talking about some kind of pickup. Don't ask me what, cause I've no. You ask me, I'll ask you. Maybe? What else is there? I'm sure someone's supposed to pick this up. That's all No, I'm fine. I got punched in the face by the boss of the... I just don't know what they wanted. They came by, made a fuss. They didn't even touch the cash, so it's... Really, I'm fine. Thank you very much again. No way. This is my store.
Hey, what are you doing here? You make me laugh so hard, I'm... What? What did he yell? Get out of what? You It's interesting from whom, as only I knew everything about. Man, what are you talking about? Doesn't it surprise you that we didn't take a dime? Don't make me laugh with this speculation. First you made me laugh, and now you pissed.
You're a real hero. So, can you move your ass out of here now? Wait, sir. I got it. Here you go, sir. So, can you move your ass out of here now?
Is it over? Yes, of course.
Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. He was shooting at me. I ran away, but I was so scared. Mom, she ran away? Oh, that's good. Can I go to her now?
What's the situation? Is it safe yet? Oh, thank you very much. I'm off.
Is it over?
Thank you so much. I was so scared for her. I really... Of course. Those bastards.
You saved me. I was afraid I wouldn't.
Wait. We'll talk. I went through your file, and I know everything, Price. You're here looking for a... Look, I don't usually get in. I'm giving you good advice, Price. Give it a rest. There are people working on it. You know that rule about a surgeon? When you're done here, get your ass...